Absolutely, graphics are not everything. Anyone thinks graphics is everything, graphics is purely just a small multiplier in how good your game is. And ultimately, do you know what's better than graphics? Aesthetic.
It is with a very saddened heart that I have to announce that gaming in 2023 is dying.
The ding.
Is gaming dying? Why are open world games shit? Why are all MMOs bad? Why is FPS games so shit?
Because it's like, dude, no, that's just all you're doing is pandering to these people who just want to hate on gaming, bro. The fact is, there's a lot of shit games that are coming out, and there's also an amount of good games that are coming out.
He's out of line, but he's right.
2023 has been a roller coaster of a year when it's come to gaming. We've had great games. We've had truly awful games.
No way she gets around.
Revel was trash. Fucking the Swift, bro. She's gonna get you.
And then there was Golem. At the start of the year, I decided to mix up a bit on my YouTube channel. I no longer wanted to focus on one dead game. I wanted to try variety. This meant, like any other clout-chasing YouTuber, as soon as I got wind of a new game coming out, I was hot on it, I was playing it, and I was usually disappointed by it. And because of this disappointment, I started playing games which I played like 5 or 6 years ago to see if they are still worth playing in 2023. And to my surprise, a lot of them were. A lot of them were actually better than some of the newer games that have been released this year. And that's why I'm making this video, because I want to discuss, is gaming in 2023 actually that bad? Or are we as the consumers just expecting to?
2023 is the best year ever of all time for gaming. Okay, this fact. It's the best right now. Yeah, it is. Chad, it is, because guess what? You can play all the new games, and you can play all the old games, and you can play all the games before then, okay? Yeah, there it is, dude. There it is. You can play all the new games, and you can play all the old games. Yeah, you can. You can. Yeah, you want to go play Jim Advice 2? You can go do that, bro. You can go and do that. Oh shit, play. The problem is this shit. When your brain will, generally speaking, get traumatic events, okay, set those in your brain. Get positive events, set those in your brain. All the stuff that's kind of mid, whatever, you just kind of forget about it. And when you look back in time,
been following for a while.
This is a known quirk of human psychology, is that you remember the past being better than the future. Well, the current, should I say, the present. The past, you recall the past, either you'll remember some traumatic shit that's got in your brain, or you're going to remember these positive things. And you'll look past all of the monotony, the boring stuff, the stuff that you didn't like. Okay, this is a known bias. This is a known human bias. Do you understand? This is a cognitive bias that humans have, chat. This is nostalgic factor where, you know, you basically look back and go, man, it was so much better back then. The reality is no, bro. You can still go play those games. You can use emulators, you can do all that stuff. And guess what, bro? You're just biased, chat. You're just biased.
Too much.
And the fact of the matter is, the games that were good back then still are pretty good, and you can still play those. And also you can play new games, and there's also all sorts of new shit you can do to make those games even better, like mods and like all these packs and upgrades that make the previous game that was already pretty good even better. Okay, bitch. So 2023, it's like, dude, it's the same reason when I say 2023 is the best year to be alive. You know, it's like, bro, people are like, no, it's not. It's fucking trash. It's awful now. And it's like, well, by what metric? By what metric? Like, what metric? Okay, because by almost every metric, crime, murder, lifespan, so many metrics. Like right now is the best time to get cancer. It's the best time to get injured. It's the best time to whatever. Everything, bro. Dude, literally is because you have some distorted perception of what it was like in the past. I was all hunky-dory back in the day. Oh, it was just great. What? No, dude. We are the most technologically progressed. We know the most stuff. We have the most surplus resources. The pie is bigger than it's ever been. Chat. Today in this year is the best time to be alive. And it's the same thing with games. It's the same thing with games. You want to look at the metric of gaming? Guess what? 2023, best year to be alive for gaming.
Now let's make it a little bit more interesting and put it to a vote. If you think gaming in 2023 is actually shocking, leave a like. If you disagree and you think gaming in 2023 is pretty much the same as every other year, feel free to dislike. Don't worry, I won't take it personally. But you can always change your mind later on down the line. And with that, let's jump into it.
What? Wait, what? You dislike? Wait.
When I'm looking for an answer to a question, there's only one resource which is worth looking at. And that is, of course, Discord.
What? Don't look at Discord. Don't look at
So I kicked it off in classic Discord style by @ing everyone, which meant someone probably left Discord. And I asked, I'm going to do a video on why gaming seems so shit in 2023. What's everyone's hot takes? I rarely get games new because $70 seems way too much. It's safe to say that the economy around gaming has definitely changed in the last 5 years. Before, you could pick up a game for about $40, $50, and now for some reason it's acceptable to charge $70 plus. So noticeable is this fact that news agencies have started to pick up on it. And I'm talking regular copies of games, not limited edition.
Inflation,
I mean,
bro.
if you want to buy Starfield for £250 and get a watch and Todd Howard's Come, you go for it.
Yeah,
you live
log
your
in.
life.
Welcome to the Cum Zone.
I mean, Redfall came out and it was $70. All free on Game Pass. Like, do the maths on that one. The simple equation is, if you spend more, you expect more. You shouldn't complete a game in 12 hours after spending $70. Don't get me wrong, there's more...
What? 12, I mean, wait, 12 hours, $70, I mean, dude, that's better than value in a movie, right? Wait, what, 12 hours? Okay, wait, no, I need to do it. $70 divided by 12 hours. That's $5.8 an hour for that game. If the game was good enough, I'm fine with that. That's fine with that. That's literally like, that's literally you earn, your minimum wage is like 2 to 3x that number, right? Like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Expensive stuff you can pay for by the hour, but when it comes to gaming, the price should be in line with the enjoyment, right?
Jesus.
The price of living has gone up, so naturally the price of games will also go up. That's kind of unavoidable. However, it's always seemed like there's been some unwritten rule that games do not go over £50 unless they'll for out a special edition copy. And lately, that agreement has just been shat all over. The funny thing is, today, the most expensive game
I don't think that was the thing. I think they were just they just like clean numbers, and then at a certain point of inflation, they just say, all right, time to raise the prices, boys. Time to raise the prices. It is what it is.
I bought was Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64. It was £60, and the reason for that was because it was on a cartridge, and it literally cost them like 40 quid to put it on a cartridge. So I don't feel too bad about it. But now, in this day and age, you don't even get a CD when you buy a copy from the store. They literally give you a digital download code. Maybe this is the future of gaming, or maybe it's just them cutting costs. Who knows? Gaming company.
I think the disc in the box probably costs like $5. So probably like it's probably a gain of. To be fair, that's a decent increase in net profit. It's probably like 5% more profit or something, even 10% more. Hell no, way less. Not even. Okay, whatever, dude. Okay, let's say, okay, whatever it is. Okay, a CD, the case, the retail store, and that supplies it, or the fucking, the postage fee to send it. All right, that's probably $5. Okay, $5 probably isn't. It's probably like $5 or something like that. No, that's gonna allow them to either make $5 more profit or reduce the price by $5, but they just did nothing. But then inflation scales.
Companies release the games when they aren't finished. It seems to be a trend over the last few years. And I think this is a really, really good point. I mean, just take a look at the performance of a lot of the games that have been released this year. My so-called gaming PC with 32 gigabytes of RAM and a 3070 wasn't good enough to run Hogwarts Legacy. And yet, somehow, in this whole entire shit show, they were going to release this game on the Nintendo Switch at some point. Like, how? How does that even work? I had similar issues with The Last of Us and Diablo 4 beta.
Bro, get a better computer, mate. Like, what are you doing, bro? Get a better computer. If you hear Hogwarts Legacy was trash, though. But, so just don't get that game. But, like, dude, just get a better computer, homie.
There have been more apologies from game studios because of shit releases than there have been contenders for Game of the Year. Like, what is going on? Is this like some new 2023 TikTok trend? You release a shit game and then you apologize? I mean, I don't remember this happening in previous years, and if it did, it wasn't to this extent. Corporate greed, over monetization, and most importantly, releasing products in unfinished or buggy states with plans to fix it in a later patch. Well then, I think that's everything covered off. Let's end the video there. The thing is though, as negative as certain
This guy talks funny.
games have been this year, there's been a lot of positives. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom just goes to show that there are people who do indeed own a Switch. Trust me, I'm just as shocked by this news as you are. Between January and May 2023, this was the top 10 sold titles, and I can only imagine what it looks like now.
Wait, go back. Okay, okay, I played that one. I didn't play this one. I played that one. I didn't play this 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 one. I played that one. Okay, so I'm an enjoyer. I'm an enjoyer of like what, 3 of the games? W.
And I can only imagine what it looks like now. And I'm sure if we fast forward to September,
I play games. I played that game as well. I played this game as well. So that's like 4 games even. It's like 4 games in the top 10 I've played. I'm like a literal gamer, chat.
And change. So if people are buying games, then that means 2023 isn't that bad. Now I think
2023 is amazing, bro. We're gonna get yeah, dude. We got D4. We're gonna get Starfield. I mean, we got Dead Space. That was a good game. We're getting whatchamacallit, PoE 2. I mean, holy. And then there's Baldur's Gate 3 coming out as well. And then there's that stupid Metal Gear Solid game. Wait, what is it? Metal Gamer shooter guy. Molten Core. Armored Core.
I think it's safe to presume that Diablo 4, Starfield, and Hogwarts Legacy, and Zelda will probably be nominated for Game of the Year.
Hogwarts Legacy trash.
But how do these match up to last year's Game of the Year nominations? That also popular cat game Stray sold 2.5 million copies. As of February 2023, God of War Ragnarok had sold 11 million copies. And then we have Elden Ring, which up until February 2023 had sold 20 million copies.
Let's go, dude. Log in.
Now, Hogwarts Legacy has sold 15 million units, but it's a hard one to gauge in popularity simply because all the political stuff behind it. But if we take Diablo as our lead game for this year, it's only sold about 5 million copies, and it's on multiple platforms. So are sales down? Or is it just simply too early to tell? I mean, hell, Baldur's Gate 3 hasn't even released yet, and you can have sex with a bear. I mean, who's not buying that game? Am I right?
It's got like 2 white girls there. They're just crying.
Personally speaking, I think there's been a couple of hidden gems this year which just haven't got the attention that they deserve. Starship Troopers Extermination was released in early access, and although it's not the complete game, I had a great time playing it. It was truly a unique gaming experience. BattleBit Remastered is another one. This title was developed by 3 people, and yet it's better than a lot of FPSs which are currently out there on the market. It feels like there's too much concentration on fancy graphics or some sort of niche to your title, when realistically, people just want good performance and good gameplay. And then we have Zelda.
Okay, the game is not like that. There's like, I encountered like 2 bugs in the entire game, bro. I encountered like 2 bugs in the entire game. But no, it's not.
It's the most basic graphics going, but once again, the focus is gameplay. I think it speaks volumes when these smaller game studios are making bigger ripples than these AAA ones. And don't get me wrong, the big boys still know how to produce a good title. I mean, Diablo 4 is definitely a popular game at this point in time. But you could argue the price puts a lot of people off. It can get repetitive, and ARPGs just aren't for everyone.
Is he really saying DA4 bad right
I
now, bro?
don't think we'll truly have an answer as to how good 2023 was until Starfield releases, and those reviews will pretty much determine if 2023 was a good year for gaming. Because if Starfield hits the mark, no one is even going to care about the other games. But if it misses the mark, well, expect more videos saying 2023 was a shit year. But anyway, that's my little rant over. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And obviously, don't forget to vote. And with that, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Video, guys. This guy's video. If you guys want to leave a comment on his video, if you know, the dog guy. He's a small indie YouTuber. Because he is. God damn.